is how we do.
What's going on, YouTube? So, long time no see. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I literally just got done making that last hour, that second video I just did on the channel update. So, like I said in that video, I've been a little frustrated on my time constraints from YouTube about stuff I wanted to talk about, because I'm really relegated to about somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes. I think it's less than 15 minutes, but in video length until I'm verified. However, I found that I was thinking about a subject, especially with me being sick lately, that I thought I can get out within the YouTube, beginners time constraints. And that is your health and your fitness out here when you're over the road. And by no means am I going to tell you how to be healthy. However, what I am going to tell you is that if you're new into the game, if you're new into trucking, just be mindful of the fact that this is not a normal job. Again, it's a lifestyle. You are gonna, eat, breathe, and sleep trucking pretty much 24 hours a day. And the real sad thing about it is there are not a lot of good health options out here on the road. And my problem is I love to eat. I'm a big foodie guy, and especially in this industry. When you're traveling the country and you go coast to coast or whatever, you have an opportunity that most people don't to hit all these great, places to eat. If you're getting out of the truck stops and Ubering into the towns, or getting into a town to where you can actually go and enjoy, a lot of the great stuff to eat around this country. However, again, I've been doing this about 20 to 23 years, somewhere around there. I can't really remember. And for a very long time, I'm 6'3". Right now, I'm 6'3", 305 pounds. That's not a healthy weight to be. I've always been heavier, but I haven't been this heavy. And usually what I've hovered at for the longest time was right around 240 pounds, which was a really great weight for me. I didn't mind it. It wasn't hard to carry it around. But as I'm getting older, I'm 41 now. And as I'm getting older and I do this longer and longer, I didn't really catch it right away, because it's been kind of like a slow progression. You really don't catch yourself getting out of shape, until it's like, oh, I'm messed up. So, I'm noticing now with me being sick and everything like that I'm really out of shape. When I'm walking upstairs or I'm walking anywhere, I tend to breathe a little bit harder. I don't smoke anymore. I haven't smoked in almost 10 years, but I vape. And this is still up for debate on whether this is healthy for you or not. My opinion is it's probably not healthy for you, because I like to do it. And anything I really much like to do is pretty much either bad for you or, detrimental to your health. But if you're a new person, or even a veteran in the trucking industry, but more so for the new guys coming in, realize that you have a good opportunity to kind of train yourself to eat a little bit better out here on the road. And there are healthier choices out here on the road for eating. Now, with that being said, my truck now isn't very big. I have I have a 2017 Kenworth T800, and I have a flat top sleeper, and I have a small sleeper. Trucker Brown saw it, and he can attest. It's a pretty small sleeper. I'll actually do a video on the sleeper here fairly quickly. But basically, I have like a shelf and a cabinet on each side of the truck, and then I have like the bed. It's nothing like, say, like what I had at Prime, where I had that Cascadia with the full condo and all the cupboards, and so I don't even have a what do you call those? One of those power inverters on here. So I don't even have a power inverter yet. So I should put one of those on, but I don't have a fridge. I don't have a power inverter to, maybe plug in a hot plate or a skillet. So I'm basically stuck eating whatever I can get out of a restaurant, or whatever non-perishable dry goods I can put on the truck. So my recommendation would be, if you have the opportunity to get into a bigger truck and you're at a mega carrier and you can get a fridge in your truck, or and most mega carriers have, a lot of them now have fridges and microwaves, and they're trying to up the amenities for drivers out there to kind of attract more drivers. But if you have the opportunity to get that, I would definitely get that. Shop out of a Walmart. Walmarts are real easy to get into, especially with a big truck. And try to get some of the healthier options out there. Put healthier snacks on the truck. I'm going to have to start doing that, whether I like it or not. I mean, because to be honest with you, if I keep going the way I'm going, it's only going to get worse for me. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it is. The more weight you put on, and the more sedentary of a lifestyle you live, it's going to be detrimental to your health. And I mean, look, most of us, have families and people depending on us at home to continue to get this truck down the road from point A to point B, and bring home a paycheck. And that's when you think about it in those terms, that's a pretty big responsibility. I mean, you got your family to be, hang on, let me adjust this camera. I'm sorry. You're responsible for your family and their well-being and their financial survival. So if you put yourself in a position to where you get sick and you got to come off the road, that could be a very bad thing. I mean, I don't think I've waited too long, but I think I'm getting close to where, I got to get it together, man. I mean, I'm never going to be, skin and bones, but, I can definitely do a lot more things to, prolong my working years and prolong my life and advance my health to where I'm not feeling so bad out here. So what I've been doing lately is one thing that's easy for anybody to do is just get out of your truck. Most of us, and I'm guilty of it too. The technology nowadays with YouTube and Hulu and Netflix and all that, it's just easy to stay in your truck and snack on whatever and watch videos. Now I'm forcing myself when I stop at night. It doesn't matter where you are. Well, there's some places I wouldn't get out of the truck, West Memphis or anything like that. But I mean, most places you can get out and walk around. Just get out and walk for 30 minutes. I mean, fast walk. I mean, it's any of us can fast walk. I mean, if I can do it, you guys can do it. You know what I mean? Because I feel I'm one of the laziest people on the planet when it comes to exercising. So get out every night when you stop and walk, or when you take your 30-minute break somewhere, do it there. Get out and fast walk for 30 minutes. But don't put that on the back burner like I did. You know what I mean? I put it on the back burner for a long, long time, and it caught up with me. And I'm glad I kind of caught it. When I'm still physically able to do something about it. But you hear about people all the time, man. I mean, when I was at Prime, we used to get messages all the time that take care of your health and eat right and exercise, because they find people dead in their trucks and they're having to cut the side of the truck open to extricate your body out of the truck because they can't get you out the way you went in. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing. It's a sad thing, really. It's a sad state of affairs. But be mindful on your fitness. like I said, I don't have a workout program per se that I know how to do, but I mean, if you just get outside your truck and do jumping jacks, you could do push-ups, you can fast walk. You know, trust me, I ain't running anywhere, okay? And if you did see me run, you'd be laughing your ass off. But anyway, there's things you can do. I mean, just get out of the truck, and any kind of movement, any kind of exercise is better than just staying sedentary and letting yourself go. Unfortunately though, at the truck stops, I try to do some of the healthier options as far as like salads, and a lot of them have like those prepackaged salads or the prepackaged like fruit there. I try to do things without like preservatives, because really, if you're putting preservatives in, what are you really gaining? But a lot of those things, man, they go bad real quick. Like, I can't tell you how many times I got a prepackaged salad out of the Pilot or out of the Loves, and you get halfway through it and the lettuce starts turning brown, and it's like, ugh. It's like, I don't want to eat that, So, again, it is kind of hard, man, but, you guys definitely have to be mindful about your health out here, and, definitely get into a good, healthy regimen before it's too late, or before you can't do anything about it, and like I said, this is one of the, you don't see a whole lot of healthy truck drivers out here. We're always pretty big and pretty burly, and, it is what it is, It was weird. Just in closing, I saw a guy the other day. It was crazy to me. I was actually out in Wheeler Ridge at the Pilot there in California, or I'm sorry, at the Petro in Wheeler Ridge, and I was stuck there over the New Year holiday. I was just stuck sitting there. I had to deliver in Tav and Tuesday morning, so I basically spent New Year's out there. But what I did see out there was a guy, older guy, he must have been in his mid-50s, and he had one leg, and this guy was getting out of a truck and with his crutches and getting in and out of the truck stop. And I mean, he wasn't really eating healthy, but he was skinny as a rail, but that's the thing. Like, if you could see like a guy with one leg doing this, what excuse do you have? What excuse do I have? Get off your butt and get out there and work. So I kind of asked that guy what he was doing. He said that he used to be bigger, and he said that he ended up losing his leg to diabetes, and kind of changed his life to where he's not diabetic anymore, which is really weird. I didn't think there was a cure for diabetes. I guess he was able to reverse it just by diet. And but he literally lost his leg above the knee. But I mean, he was out there getting it done with everybody. My hat's off to the guy. I was going to try and get him on video, but he was not having that. He wasn't a very personable guy. I mean, I was lucky just that he talked to me for what he did. He kind of stuck to himself, but yeah, I mean, so health and fitness out here is pretty important, and I mean, it definitely has to be something you should be mindful of when you're out here on the road. So, to the new guys getting into it, and the veterans out there that know you should be doing it, think about it, and make sure you guys set yourself up on a plan for success, especially with your nutrition and your health. Because it can and will make a huge difference out here to how long you're able to stay out and how long you're able to provide for your family, and I don't take that lightly, I mean, I have a great woman at home, and I have a great family, and I take that very seriously, my responsibility and my obligation to them to do what I have to do to continue to provide for them. So, just food for thought, guys. I'm in the same boat as a lot of us are. I'm big and burly and overweight and not the healthiest guy ever. So anyway, thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you guys later.